Good morning, students. I warm welcome for the English lesson. Here, the story is about a shot in the dark supplementary unit 2. Okay, so here is the amazing characters. You can describe how the man who considers himself very smart, observant, and finds that he had mistaken the genuine plea of stranded youth. Okay, the story was written by Hector Hope Munro. Okay, here the story biography about the author Hector Hook Munro, 18 December 1872, 14th November 1916. Okay, he was better known by the pen name Saki. His pen name was Saki, and also frequently as H.S. Munro was a British writer whose witty, mischievous, and sometimes macabre stories. And O. Henry, beside the short stories, he wrote a full length play, The Watched Pot, in the collaboration with the Charlie Muddy. So, he is a famous writer about Hector Munro. And in the story, there is the four characters. The characters of the stories, first characters, Philip Slatherby, a man who appears to become a politician, Mr. Salton Jago, a rich and influential lady of high rank. Salton Jago is a influential lady of high rank. Betty, son of Mrs. Salton Jago. Clady People Casey, a friend of Philip Slatherby. These are the four characters in the story. Let me see the paragraph about the story. Philip Slatherby settled himself down in the almost empty railway carriage with the pleasant consciousness of being embarked on an agreeable, embarked means boarded on agreeable and profitable pilgrimage. He was born of Brill Manor, the country residency his newly achieved, Mr. Salton Jago. Honor Salton Jago was a person of a social importance in London and considerably important influence in country of Cheshire. Cheshire is a place. This country of Cheshire, or at any rate, the eastern division of was immediate personal interest to Philip Slatherby. It was held by the government in the present parliament by a gentleman who did not intend to seek re-election, and Slatherby was under the serious consideration by the party managers and a possible successor. And with a lag, the seat might be held. The Salton Jago influence was not an item which could be left out consideration, and the political aspirant had been delighted at the meeting of Honoria at a small and friendly luncheon party. Do you know what is luncheon party? It is morning, forenoon, and afternoon. In the middle we called as luncheon party. See who is meeting, Slatherby and Philip Slatherby and Mr. Salton Jago. They were meeting in the luncheon party, and they are asking, they were discussing about the politicals, and he is giving she is telling about that to stand in an re-elections. See, he is still more gratified, and she asked him down to country house for the Friday to Tuesday. He said that she said that she was free on Friday to Tuesday. He was obviously on approval, and he could secure a goodwill of Hortus, and he might count on the nominating the things. If he failed favor in her eyes, when the local leaders would be probably cool off in the emperor enthusiasm for him. So he is telling that she need to she is interested to make the Slitherby to stand in their leadership. Among the passengers daughter, again next paragraph, it's come for the Philip Slitherby. Dotted among the platform awaiting their respective trains, Leatherby was willing to go and meet in the Chalkshire place to meet a Starpen Jacob. Okay, so in the railway station, he was waiting. Oh, you're staying with Mr. Shaban Jacob for the weekend, or you? I accept you will be a good time. She was the reputation of being an excellent hostess. She will be useful to you if you are parliamentary project. Hello, you're off. Goodbye. Who's telling his friend is sent off with the Phillips Leatherby in the railway station. Slatherby was a goodbye to his friend, pulled up the window and turned his attention to the magazine lying on his lap. Okay, she was pulled up the window and she was keeping the magazine on his lap, and she started to read. He had scarcely glanced a couple of pages. However, when a smoothed gauze caused him glance hastily, there only one occupant of the carriage, his travelling companion of a young man about 22 and 20 with the dark hair. See here in the opposite traveling carriage, there is a man who is the 22 years old. He was dark haired with fresh complications, and he was blended with the smartness and then marks of Ned, who is bound to a rustic holiday. He was engaged with searching furiously and in an influentially and elusive or excellent object from the time to a sixpenny bit of waistcoat pocket, and started to ruefully. So what the boy is doing, he's opening his bag and he was searching he was counting his money, and she was taking all the things out and keeping inside. So in his bag, how much money is there? 6 penny. A cigarette case, matchbox, latch key, silver pencil case, and railway ticket turned out of the seat beside him, but none of these articles to seemed to afford his satisfaction. He cursed again rather loud before the vigorous pantomime. Pantomime means it's a extractive behavior. Uh, for the worth of remarks, Leatherby, who resumed to scrutiny of the magazine. See, the boy is doing like this, taking all the things out and keeping again and again inside. It make the Phillips Leatherby irritated, but he did not say anything to him, and again he started to concentrate, resumed his concentration to reading the magazine. I say, exclaimed young voice presently, did not I hear you say where you are going down to the Mr. Snapton Jago of a milkman? What coincided my matter? You know, I am coming there on Monday evening, so we shall meet. I am a quite stranger, have not seen them. Matter of 6 months late, I am checked. The time was she was in town. I am Betty, the second son. You know, I say it's awful lucky coincidence that I should run across someone who knows that the matter just a particular moment I have done and damned avocad thing. Okay, so what is that? In the second paragraph, the boy is presently speaking to the Philip Leatherby, where you are going. So in this conversation, he said that I am going to meet the Salpen Jago in the place. That time the boy is telling, I am the second son of Salpen Jago. So they were speaking, and Phillips Leatherby is telling that I'm very awfully lucky and we are meeting in the train itself. Okay, so I have done a damned acquired thing. Okay, so the boy is asking whether I have did any discomfortable thing to you, because he has taken all the things out and keeping inside. No, so the boy is asking, this is the 59th page. Next page we will see in the next video. This is the mind map. You can see here this, and you can verify the story. See, I will explain according to the mind map. Philip Slatherby aspired to become a membership of a parliament in the eastern division of the country of Yorkshire. So, the gentleman who is holding the membership at present does not seek re election, and Slatherby is considered to be his successor by the party. So, recently, Slatherby has developed a contact with Mrs. Sarpan Jago, who is a rich lady of a social importance. So, already we have seen about that. So he is going to meet the lady. As she can confirm his nomination to the parliament, he goes to meet her in a country reside in a brilliant manner. At the station, he meets one of his friends and tells that he is going to spend the weekend with Mrs. Serpentjaco. In that time only, his only companion inside the carriage is a young man with a dog hair and fresh complexion. He looks like a nut going on the rustic holidays. He was desperately searching for something from his coat pocket. He took out a sixpenny again and again and helpless looking at the city. A cigarette case, matchbox, latchkey, silver pencil case, and railway tickets, and torn out on the seat beside. Slatherby is not much impressed with him, but the man calls him, asking him whether he is going to meet Mrs. Serpent Jago at a Brill Manor. He says he is the second son, Bretty. Okay, and he would be there on Monday evening. This is the thing we have already seen. The next page is you have lost something, have you not? Said Slatherby. Not exactly, but left behind, which is almost as bad, just an inconvenient away. I have come away without my sovereign. Sovereign means several. Purse with a forked. Quid means quid, QUID, 1 pound sterling, British, it's money. And at all my worldly wealth for the moment, it was in my pocket all right. Just before I was starting, and they want to seal a letter, then the sovereign purse has to my crust on it. Okay, so I wiped it out of the stamp to still with it like a double still idiot. I must have left it in on the table, and I had some other loose in my pockets, but after I paid the taxi and my ticket, I only got in for long little 60 pence. I'm stopping at a little country inn near Bodcure for 3 days. Broncure for 3 days. Fishing not a soul me there, and weekend bill tips and cab and for the station, and my big ticket onto Brill that will mount up 2 or 3 quid. Won't it? If you won't mind leading me to fountain or 3 for preference, I shall be awfully obliged. I will pull me out of the end of the hole. What he's saying? He is saying, he explains that he has left his purse behind the table. The purse was his crest and forked. It was would be the expense on his week's chafe fishing and donkey. She asked Slatherby to lend him 3 pounds. He too willing accept to help him. Okay, so after that, what happened? I think manage that after a moment's hesitation. Thanks awfully. It's jolly good for you. What a lucky thing for me that I should have changed across one of the Matter's friends. I will bring a lesson and to leave my exchequer. Exchequer means see here. national treasury lying out anywhere when it ought to be in my pocket. I suppose the moral of the whole thing is don't try and convert things of purpose for which were I not intended. Still, with a sovereign purse has your crest on it. What is your crest, by the way? Sladabai asked carefully. Not everyone common one, said the air demi lining hold on cross code in it paw. When my mother wrote to give me a little of trains, she had remembered slightly and greyhound, not picker. Sladabai was tringing on coldness. That is the large cross of prominently the demi line salprint crest. We have the right both, but Alcos demon after all this. There was a silence on the moment of the young tree a tackle and other belonging to the my station is the next one, he announced. I never met my mother, said Sadharbai through her corresponded several times into her political friends. Does she resemble you in the feather? I will should like to pick. She has opened flat to me. She was supposed to like me. The next is what happened. He asked the money. The purse has a crest on it, he said, and I need how many pence? 3 pounds. So Sladabai lent him 3 pounds. He is ready to give, and at the moment, then he inquires about the crest, and Betty replies that it was a demi-lining hold on a cross in its paw. So he had a doubt about that person whether Bertie is a own son or not. So he asked, there will be having some uh, house name, crescent name, all those things. So the crest he is asking, he's telling demi lion. Okay, Sladabai remembers correctly that it was a greyhound current. So he was remembered that and his mother's note paper. He said that greyhound, it's a color of the hair. Okay, on his mother's note. Betty promptly replied that Jacob crest is demi-line in the serpent crest. Slowly, suspicion crept into his mind of the Sladabai. What happened? Already he said to that he want to know about their crest. It is demi-lion, he said, and his mother hair is greyhound, but he had a doubt in it again. Okay. Next pages. Goodbye, said Sladabai. You have forgotten the 3 quid, said young man, opening the carriage door opening and pitching his suitcase on the platform. I have no intention of lending you 3 pounds or shillings, said Sladabai severely. Because why means he had a doubt on it whether he is the son of Salvan Cheko or not. But you said I know I did. My suspicions had not been aroused them, though I had not necessarily swallowed your story. Discrepancy about the crust put on my guard, notwithstanding the real brilliance in which we accounted that. I have dropped you. I told you that I had never met Mrs. Sarpinchegu as a matter as a fate. I met her at lunch on Monday last. She is pronounced is blondie. Blondie means grey color. His hair is looking in a grey color. The train moved on, leaving so distant. Soy descent means self-styled adept of Self and Jacob family, crashing furiously on the platform. Well has been opened his fishing expectation by catching a flat-shucked Sladabai. He would have an entertaining story and recount the dinner evening with the club with the trapped with the assistants. Assistance means it's a cleverness. He did not give the money to the um, Salpanjago's son, Britty. But when he escaped from that, while the train, he has get on from the station and he has moved on. That time also he had, because he had a suspicious on Britty. On the platform, he greeted sadly by the tall footman and noise-clad people, Casey, who had apparently travelled down by the train. Hello, Slitherby, you are spending the weekend with the Brill? A good, excellent, well around the golf together to move. I will go yours a revenge for Holek, not a bad course, an inland course go. Ah, here we are, here the car waiting for you as for very nice too. So he is also get down from the station. That time his car is waiting. Then the car which Casey approval substitutious means sumptuous means expensive looking. The car looks very expensive, which seem to me embody the last word of elegance, comfort, and locomotive power. It's a graceful lines and systematically designed mask the fact that its enormous wheel structure combining the features of hotel long and engine room. See, the car is very, it's a very costly car. In a short way you can say, means it's a very costly car. It looks enormous features. Different style of vehicle is sport shells. Sport shells means horse drawn carriage. It's look very different carriage. He is telling about the describing about the car's view. Explained the lawyer, and Slitherby benefit running over the chief points of perfection. Slitherby had not a single word note on the details expounded to him. Expounded means explained. Each and everything was explained. His eyes were fixed to the door panel on where the display of two crests of grey gown, Corinth, and Demi Lion holding in the paw a cross led. After that, she was seeing that there is a Demi Lion crest on that car. The Casey was sought the notice observed the silence on the past of companion. He had been silent himself on the hour in a train, and his tongue was making political gossip, personal anecdote, and general observation flowed from him unentered on the car speeding along the country roads. The inner history of Dublin, travels and private of designate Albina, and progress with the violent to the Alleged explained the ninth sandwich and reporting the mark with the distress of a tango tea. Just a turn in the Brill entrance gate, Casey captured Slitherby's attention by switching his remarks for the personality of the horses. What happened? He's clearly further inquires about the mother appearance, so he could identify her easily at the station. Bretty replies that his mother resemblance with his dark brown hair and high color. While getting down the next station, Britty asked for 3 quid, which has already promised. But Strathaber refused to pay the money. The difference in the symbol of crust shook his promise, and the story about the resemblance of the mother confirmed about it out. Actually, he has met his once in the party of blonde hair. Blonde hair means grey in color. Slitherby is always happy and proud about the shirtness and eagerly awaits the dinner to narrate the interesting story. On the contrary, when he received the next station, he took two crests both of grey hand and dimming line of the door panel of the car. So she was shocked like that. What happened? The brilliant woman, leave-headed and clever, think exactly when he take up the individual cause excel of influential woman, but spoils her and change the being of restless, no repose, good appearance till she was the idiot Change. Cried means question. Slutherby, what a change. What change? You don't mean that. Of course, you are only known her just lately. She used to have a beautiful dark brown hair with went very small with a fresh companion that one day about the 5 weeks ago. She electrocuted everybody, appearing a brilliant blonde. Quite at us here. I saw that what the matter. You look rather. What is that man is telling means she has changed the she comes to know that Mr. Chaplin Jago often changed her appearance, and 5 weeks ago she has changed the dark brown hair into blonde. Slutherboy is shocked and becomes spellbound. Seeing is not what is the more seeing is not everything. So, what is the moral of the story? Is appearance or deceptive? There are some many truths behind it. Life itself is a thrilling experience. Oppose you lot a surprise in its path. So, what is the moral? Appearance or deceptive. The smartness of this featherby is shattered by such a surprise in the story. This is the story about a shot in the dark. Okay, so I think you may